So you want to be more adaptable to change. You realize how quickly the world is changing and how we have to more and more learn to be quick on our feet. And you realize how much we have to adapt to this fast-paced world, especially as technology progresses and changes all industries. And you're worried about being left behind. You're worried about what future lies ahead for you. You're worried about being in a constant state of discomfort and not knowing what is going on or where you want to be. In this video, we'll talk about what it means to be adaptable and why it's important. We'll talk about how to manage it or regulate it with emotional intelligence, and we'll give you an action item for you to take to sustain that for yourself. So what does it mean to be adaptable? It means being able to adjust your game plan in the face of obstacles. It's realizing that there are external factors that will get in the way of your path. Part of resilience and grit is being able to see yourself in reaching the high-level goal that you want, regardless of what gets in the way of that. I think what adaptability is not is being demotivated and debilitated when something does get in the way. When we do get rejected, when we lose that job or that gig or that person or that partner. What it's not is stubbornness. It's forcing yourself to do the same thing over and over again, even when it's not working. It's not being able to bring in other perspectives and other ideas to help you shift gears. What it's not is thinking that what got you here in the first place is what will also get you to where you want to go. I hit a bit of a quarter-life crisis a few years ago after experiencing half a decade in my corporate job and learning so much and connecting with so many good people, but realizing that the trajectory of my work wasn't what was satisfying me or what was contributing to the growth that I wanted out of my life and how I wanted to lead it. But the crisis part of it was realizing how much resistance I had in changing. It was getting stuck in the fact that I didn't want to waste everything that I've put in up to that point, you know, in my career, in my education, in all the hard work that I've put in to get to that point. It was resisting against all the things and information I still had yet to learn. It was that fear of jumping into that unfamiliar war zone with no weapons, with just a kitchen knife, and not being able to trust myself in being able to handle it. I loved my comfort, I loved my security, I loved knowing what I had to do and a plan to follow and specific steps to take. I feared taking risks and failing. I worried about outside judgment and criticism and what people will say about me. And obviously not having income for a while was very anxiety inducing. All of those negative emotions did a really good job in keeping me safe. But then I had to ask myself, do I want to be safe or do I want to be different and grow? This is what I mean in requiring emotional intelligence to be adaptable. It requires EQ to be comfortable in discomfort. It requires EQ to trust yourself to handle the obstacles as they come. And also letting go of what you can't control, of detaching yourself from feeling like you have to have control over everything. It requires courage to face the fear and to see what's on the other side of it rather than letting it consume you and debilitate you. And as I continue learning about EQ and practicing this for myself, I realize how difficult it is, right? It's always easier said than done to say all this. But even just having the awareness was something that has helped me push through so many of my roadblocks. It was realizing that I am able to leave my job and put in the effort to make this happen, because this was something that I wanted to do. This was something that I am passionate about sharing. But anyway, there were so many worries about what I was supposed to do, or what was right, or how I was supposed to approach certain things that kept me in place. And what helped me realize that for myself was the immunity map, developed by Harvard professors and authors of the book Immunity to Change. They developed a framework that would help you uncover the underlying assumptions that are holding you back from your goals, from your ability to change into a different being in order to reach your dream and ideal state. I'll provide the link to the worksheet in the description, but quickly, it's about defining that goal that you want, all the actions that you need to take to achieve that goal, and then it's listing out what actions you're doing that isn't working towards that goal. What are the behaviors that are working against that goal? And once you have that, you can see what you are subconsciously committing to that are in competition of your original goal. And what that does is create an awareness of all the underlying assumptions that you never thought about, that was holding you back from really reaching that goal. So definitely check out the worksheet that I'll link in the description and try applying it to yourself. If you want support in that, if you want someone to use as a sounding board and to help explore this for yourself and not feel like you have to do it alone, definitely reach out to me as a certified life coach. I love helping people through this and working out and uncovering their limiting beliefs and blocks. And obviously, as I continue working on it myself and collecting all of these resources and tools and practices to help accelerate our lives, I want to share that with people as well. Alright, you made it. I know that these are deep topics and sometimes really personal, so I know it's a lot. I am still getting used to talking about it in front of camera, but this video was just one part of an 11-part series I've created to outline the benefits that I've seen in emotional intelligence. And make sure you subscribe to get the other parts of the series as well. If you are interested to dive deeper, I've created a free 90-minute training as sort of an emotional intelligence 101 to go over the 5 core aspects of EQ and to help you identify what area of EQ you'd like to improve for your life as well. You can get access to that at victorung.com/EQ training, and hopefully that will give you a better picture of emotional intelligence. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.